All right, so in this latest assignment, you're going to be working on similar assignment to the nonlinear slideshow. This time you're going to be making a slideshow that is nonlinear, but it's based on doing trivia. So functions basically the same way, but there are a few little changes in here just because we're going to be having to put in a right and wrong answer slide. So it won't be just progressing through based on your choices. You're actually going to have some right and wrong ones that'll then have to bring you back and choose again. So I'm just going to show you how this functions. So there's an example of this attached to the assignment. I'm just going to add a slide to this just to show you how it works. So right now I've got a number, and I'll just take you through how it works. So like before, started from the beginning. So like before, we have our title slide, same title slide I used in the other one, except I changed the text. Still got to click on this to enter. Again, same second slide, just change the text. And now I've got one that takes me in here. So again, clicking anywhere is blocked by that big button you put over top of it to make it invisible, and then link it back to the slide that it's on. So you're controlling the movement through. So here's our first question. So again, same slide, except now I've turned it into a question with answers. So I'm not returning back to my menu slide. I'm answering the questions and going through. And if I answer incorrect, okay, then that takes me to a wrong answer slide. Again, I can't get out of this slide unless I click on the button that takes me back. And then if I click on the right answer, okay, that takes me to a right slide. So there's options to go to a couple of places off here. And again, to get off this, I got to click on the OK here, and that will take me to the next question. So the way that this functions, again, is very similar to the way it functioned before. You have a big button that's over top of everything once it's made. And then you have buttons that give you your choices for where to go. And for these ones, they're all just going to the next slide, which is the wrong answer, or the one right answer takes you to the slide that has the right answer. So it functions a little bit differently in that I've got 3 next slide buttons, and then I've got one that goes to the slide with the correct answer, which is going to be 2 slides ahead of it. And you can, once you have the setup done and the first question made and the right and wrong answer slides made, you can actually copy and paste these and then just reformat them, which will make it a little bit quicker than having to make each one separately. So I'm going to do that in this example. So I'm going to add in a question. So right now I've got 3 questions in, so I'm going to be adding in a 4th question. So I'm just going to copy over here in the slide view. I'm going to hold down Shift and click on each of these slides, the wrong answer, the right answer, and then the question slide, and I'm going to copy them. And then I'm going to paste them. And I've got these here, and it will automatically update many of the links. So this one here it now knows is going to slide 12, which is great. And then these ones here are still the wrong answers, are still all to the next slide, which I don't have to touch. And then, of course, in this one here, which goes to slide 14, it actually updated that as well. So that's perfect. So I don't have to change any of those links. All I have to do is change the text and my background to fit my question. So I am going to get that set up now with a question from the Annabelle movie. So I'm going to move this down to get it out of the way so that I can edit these things. And I don't need Michael anymore, or this Michael anymore. I don't need this background anymore. I'm going to go get those images, which I already have up. So I've got a background that I want to use here. Drag and drop that in. And I'm going to make that the size of my slide. May need to crop it some to make it fit. Okay, and now I'm going to send this backwards in behind everything, which is just holding down that control button and pushing it backwards. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this sound. I had a sound for each one. I probably won't put a sound in this one, but I will show you how to put the sounds in on the right and wrong slide. And I'm going to just update the text now. Question number 4. Come up with my question. And then now to get access to my answers, of course, I'm going to need to move all of these blocks for the right answers, move them, and I'm going to put in my answers. Okay, I'm also going to get in my PNG of Annabelle. I'll animate her. Bring her in nice and slow. Looks like this isn't quite big enough, so let's just stretch that out. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to put my buttons back in, but then put them in the right spot. So the third answer is the correct one. So I'll have to switch that around. So that's the right one there. And now I can go get those other ones, place them over top. Resize them if I need to. I'm going to move this back up. And then I got to make sure that there's nothing in front of it, which Annabelle is. So I got to move her in behind that. Make sure she's behind this big picture so you can't click on her to get through. And now the only thing I can click on is the right or wrong answers to get out of here. Okay, so then the right answer is going to take me to this slide, or the wrong answer is going to take me to this slide. And again, I'm going to change these ones to Annabelle ones. I'm going to take this out of the way here so that I can access this. And I'm going to get rid of the picture. And I'm going to get myself a new one for the wrong answer slide, which is this lovely one here. Place that in here. Nice close-up of Annabelle. These are all GIFs, just to give it a little extra oomph. Place that in behind that stuff. Again, I'm going to move that there. And now I'm going to get my sound. So for my sound, I need to make sure that whatever sound effect I get is on my Google Drive. It's the only way you can insert them in slides. So I've already got that done. So I'm going to go Insert Audio. And I'm going to go to my recent. And I've got this sound here, the Exorcist sound. And I'm going to put that in there. Show you what that sounds like. Nice cheerful sound. Okay, so and then again, I want this to play automatically and I want it to hide while presenting. Otherwise, you could click on it and control it. And I just want it to be invisible. Okay, and then I can have it loop as well if I wanted to just keep playing. And so now this slide should be set up. Again, my wrong answer is always going to be the same. It's always going to go back to that slide. And then my right answer is always going to go to the next slide. And I don't need to change anything on this other than the picture. The sound is the same sound I used on all of them. So I'm just going to put in my other picture. Delete poor Dancing Michael. And then go get my nice happy you're correct one. Couldn't find any of Dancing Annabelle, so I went with another doll. Move that in behind everything. Put my button back in place so it's blocked. And then I can test it out, make sure it works correctly. Okay, so I've got Annabelle. It's going to animate in here. There's Annabelle. Click on her, click on everything, nothing works. Okay, click on the right answer or wrong answer. It should take me here. So that's the wrong answer. Wrong answer. And again, click anywhere it doesn't work. Wrong answer. And then, of course, right answer. Takes me to the right slide. Shouldn't be able to click anything here other than this to take me through to the end. Okay, so you're going to do this. You're going to come up with 8 to 10 questions for your quiz show on the same topic that you used in your nonlinear slideshow. Good luck. Have any questions? Let me know.